Son follows the map to find the treasure his loved one buried 80 years ago. A treasure buried by a family fleeing World War II has been discovered after their son followed a map to find it. The Glazewski family buried silver and fled their estate in eastern Poland in September 1939, after hearing of the Russian invasion. Only Adam, the head of the family, remained to face the Russians, who had thrown him off his land, and nearly executed him before his agents intervened. Facing life under Soviet rule, his 4 sons never returned to their home near Lviv, now part of Ukraine, and each settled in a different part of the world. But the legend of the family treasure persists. Now, 80 years later, the treasure has been recovered by Adam's grandson, Jan, using a treasure map drawn by his own father, Gustav. Mr. Glazewski, 69, said, "My father is old and I nagged him. I said, please draw me a map. One day I can go to the site and look for it." He gave me that map in 1989, with some instructions, and he drew it from memory 50 years after he died. Jan added, "The last sentence of this guide says you have to find our silver and my shotgun." And when I read that, it was like a directive, and I was very emotional that I had to fulfill this dream. Gustav, who had settled in South Africa after fighting for the Allies in World War II, died in 1991. That same year, Ukraine gained independence, but it was 10 years later that Jan made his first visit to the old family estate. And it was only in 2019 that he started searching. It seemed like a near impossible task. Mr. Glazewski, a retired professor of environmental law at the University of Cape Town, said, "It's a needle-stick situation." On this map he plotted the location of the original manor. It was destroyed by the Russians, by the way, but we found the foundation. But then there's a dotted line that cuts across a farming field. Today it's just bush. You have to walk about 100 meters, then down a slope,